Item: SCP-502. Object Class: Safe. Special Containment Procedures: SCP-502 is to be secured in a keypad-locked steel file cabinet in the medical suite at. The key code is to be changed on a bi-weekly basis for security reasons. Senior medical staff on site will have knowledge of the key code, as will at least 3 other on-site personnel of Level 3 or higher clearance. Description: SCP-502 was obtained from the Donovan County Coroner's Office in Troy, Kansas in 1999. It was discovered by local coroner during a routine autopsy of a Jared Thomas McIntyre following his death in a motorcycle collision. SCP-502 was located in the space that should have been occupied by the deceased's heart and was attached to his pulmonary and circulatory systems. SCP-502 was later retrieved by SCP agents after began circulating questions about the box. When unlabeled, SCP-502 has the appearance of an off-white cardboard container with dimensions of 9.75 cm x 9.75 cm x 7.73 cm with a removable lid measuring 9.95 cm x 9.95 cm x 1.34 cm. The thickness of the cardboard at all locations is exactly 0.10 cm. There are no visible seams on the corners or edges of the box or lid, nor any interior reinforcements. When initially recovered, the item had the word heart written on it in cursive handwriting in what appeared to be blue ink and had holes in the sides and back that approximated the insertion points of the vena cava, aorta, and pulmonary arteries and veins, as well as internal divisions that resembled the chambers of the heart. When an appropriate organ name is written on the lid of SCP-502, it slowly rearranges itself into a crude approximation of that organ. If a second organ name is written on the lid, the first name written will disappear within 20 minutes, at which time rearrangement to the new configuration will begin. If all names are erased from the lid, the standard size will be adopted. If SCP-502 is surgically implanted in a human subject while labeled as an organ and appropriately attached to the relevant organ systems, it will function in a manner identical to the organ. Testing has determined that SCP-502 will only function under certain circumstances. The subject to receive a replacement organ must be a living human and must be missing the organ before SCP-502 is introduced to the subject's body. If any of these conditions are not met, the replacement organ will either be rejected or will not function at all. Following extensive testing, it has been decided by O5 that due to SCP-502's potential life-saving capabilities, it will be kept in storage and is only to be implanted into a human in case of a life-threatening injury to any director, or in emergency situations with approval of any director, to lower-level staff or civilians that must be kept alive temporarily to assist in SCP-related information gathering or containment. In case of SCP-502 being used to sustain any individual other than a director, the subject is to be terminated as soon as is feasible and SCP-502 is to be returned to storage.